Hello and welcome to National Focus for Monday, October 20, 2025. I am Julian Morris. In the headlines, Prime Minister the Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit reaffirms government's commitment to strengthening law enforcement, and National Security Minister urges action to eliminate threats to public safety. The details of the headline stories and more when we return. Welcome back. Prime Minister the Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit says policing in Dominica today is far more demanding than it was 25 years ago. The Honorable Prime Minister made the comment as he addressed a handing over ceremony for 6 new vehicles to the police department on Friday.
6 have been delivered. The 4 others are on the water, so they should arrive. I will see if I can extend it with, but the problem I have now is that a lot of government departments are asking for them, so we'll see how we rationalize it. But it's very difficult to, as you know, you don't get these vehicles waiting to be purchased. It's very difficult to get these vehicles. I think these vehicles came from Malaysia, and the other set are coming from Australia. So we have to try to see who can make them for the specifications that you require and for the terrain that you want based on the specifications.
The Prime Minister said the presentation is a demonstration of government's continued support for the police. He reminded that the original commitment was to provide 10 vehicles in response to a request from the police force. The Prime Minister noted that access to reliable transportation is key to equipping officers to effectively carry out their duties.
I think there are 10 coming in, but I'll see how many of the 10 I can give to the police. I also believe too that in Dominica, I think, Minister, we need to upgrade the vehicles assigned to the chief of police and the deputy chief of police. I think Dominica might be the few countries where they're not properly. So I think we need to make special arrangements for the deputy chief and the chief, especially when they are attending official functions. The chief of police and the deputy chief must be outfitted with. I know they may like pickups and so on, but I think we need to outfit them, and I will assist with that and ensure that they get appropriate vehicles befitting of the offices that they hold.
Officers were also urged to ensure proper maintenance and responsible use of the vehicles.
The police officers, I want again to commend you. We'll be speaking a little bit later again for the work you have been doing, and just let us please ensure that the vehicles are taken care of. Let us please ensure that they keep your logbook. Let us please ensure that they maintain properly. Let us please ensure that they have assigned drivers. And let us please ensure that they're driven on the road with insurance and license intact. Because we have to ensure that we set the example.
Minister for National Security Honorable Rayburn Blackmore says the threats to public safety in Dominica, particularly from illegal drugs and firearms, must be urgently addressed. The minister highlighted the importance of tackling these social ills, especially as the country prepares for the World Creole Music Festival and independence celebrations.
Illegal firearms and cocaine are the 2 biggest threats to our public safety and stability as a country. And we will do everything possible to support the police. Chief, if you need a backhoe or backhoe to dig up backyards, I know you have operators within SSU. Excavator, let me know. We have to ensure once and for all that we address this threat to our public safety.
Honorable Blackmore also called on the public to continue supporting law enforcement in their efforts to maintain peace and security across the nation.
Dominica shall remain a peace zone, and we shall not be afraid to ensure that we act to prevent the stage to becoming a pathological one. We cannot allow for any state of anomaly, social disorder, to be part of our society.
The sights, sounds and flavors of Dominica's rich Creole heritage filled the streets of Roseau on Friday as the public turned out for this year's Creole in the Street. The annual event forms part of activities leading up to Creole Week and independence celebrations, showcasing the island's traditional food and fashion as well as music.
This is something that we have been always involved in from a very long time, helping exporters, helping producers, helping agro-processors. And when I say help, we take them from the product stage, just sometimes in terms of a concept, an idea. Other times we just work with them to improve their business skills. So we work a lot with agro-processors, we work a lot with the agro-processing industries sectors, as well as the music and cultural industries. So, as I said, we would work with those individuals to grow their businesses. And for us, an event like that is quite important because there has to be a lot of visibility when you have a product. People need to know what you're doing, people need to see what you're doing. And this is an opportunity, NDFD creates that opportunity for small businesses. And Dexia will support any initiative that supports small businesses.
Vendors lined the streets offering local cuisine such as bakes and codfish, smoked herring, crabbacks and traditional drinks, while patrons enjoyed live performances by local bands and cultural groups. Students and the general public came dressed in Creole wear, proudly displaying Dominica's national colors and Madras fabric. The growing cultural event continues to highlight Dominica's commitment to preserving and promoting its unique cultural identity. Creole in the Street sets the stage for the major events, including the World Creole Music Festival and the Independence celebrations in November. You are watching National Focus. More when we return. Welcome back. The community of Newtown has chosen 73-year-old John Revere as this year's cultural elder. Mr. Revere received the honor at Sunday's Cultural Gala, which formed part of Heritage Day celebrations in Newtown. He is a recipient of the Golden Drum Award, the highest award for culture in Dominica.
John is multi-gifted. He is, however, well known for costume designs and masquerading. He has to be considered to be an artistic guru beyond comparison. The likes of Thunderbirds and Carnival Corner can attest to his brilliance. His work has captured several Band of the Year awards.
Chief Cultural Officer Ulson Matthew read the citation.
From those early days, Mr. Revere became deeply involved in the art of costume design, sensory construction, and the creative craftsmanship that defines Dominica's carnival spirit. His skills as a woodworker and plumber complemented his artistic vision, strengthening his ability to build, teach, and inspire. Through creative dynamics and other initiatives, he worked tirelessly to keep the traditions of sensei costume making alive, mentoring youth, girl guides, and community groups through hands-on workshops in mask and costume building. When the Carnival Corner Band ended after years of success, including an unmatched record of 12 Band of the Year titles and 14 awards for Best Sensei Band, Mr. Revere ensured that the spirit of generosity endured. The group's financial proceeds were donated to the Dominica Cancer Society, a gesture that reflected his belief that culture must serve the community that sustains it.
Mr. Revere was a founding member of Carnival Corner in 1992. He also served on the Roseau City Council and the Newtown Fisheries Cooperative Board of Directors. he successfully lobbied policymakers to lift a ban on the Sensei masquerade. Coming up next, today's weather advisory.
I love the freedom when I'm out there. Simply put, the worries from shore, none of that out there. And it's my daily bread. I learned it from my dad. My dad is one of the senior guys here who catch the biggest fish around here. And he's top with the red snappers. It's a family thing. I'm the only one fishing right now in the family. Just keeping it going. I enjoy bringing them up, man. Sometimes you have a yellowfin tuna, 400 pounds. Man, let me tell you, that's just a joy out there. I enjoy going out there and just holding the big fish. I don't lift weights, I lift fish. The morning of my fishing trip, I would get up, make a little spiced tea. Then I come down here. I have my GPS, which most fishermen are supposed to have that. Normally I prepare the day before, because whenever you're going out there, you must have ice. Ice is a must for preservation of the fish. So I always make sure I have everything the day before. My fish represents me, and I bring good quality fish ashore simply because the restaurants themselves, they have to show a quality product. Tourism and agriculture go hand in hand, that's what I think. We're all connected, it's like a big machine, and I'm just so proud to be a part of it. My name is Brandon Carlisle, and tourism is my business.
Moisture and instability trailing a tropical wave are expected to linger across the area today, resulting in mostly cloudy skies, scattered showers, and a few isolated thunderstorms. Conditions should begin to improve tonight as moisture levels decrease. However, residents in areas prone to flooding, landslides, and falling rocks are advised to remain alert and exercise caution. Breezy conditions are expected to continue throughout the period. A slight concentration of dust haze will also persist across the area tonight. People with respiratory sensitivities should take the necessary precautions to avoid discomfort. At sea, conditions will range from moderate to rough over the next 12 to 24 hours. Wave heights are expected to decrease to near 5 feet along the west coast, while remaining near 10 feet in open waters along the east coast. Northerly swells and longer wave periods could produce ground swells, so a high surf advisory and small craft warning remain in effect. Small craft operators should proceed with caution, and sea bathers are strongly advised to stay out of the water. That's all for this edition of National Focus. Be sure to follow GIS Dominica on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitter. You can also drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm. From all of us here on the GIS News Production team, I'm Julian Morris. Thanks for watching.